Hello, fifth graders. Welcome to week 7, day 1 of ELA. You don't know this, but this is take 2 of this video because the first one didn't record. So I'm very practiced this week. This week we have the same setup as we did last week. Today we have a reading lesson, and then on Wednesday, we are going to have our writing lesson. This week is our last week of writing, so I really want you to use it as an opportunity to show what you know, show what you've learned about opinion writing. I have loved reading your guys' paragraphs. They're so fun, and it's so great to see the growth that you've made in the last few weeks. So I'm excited for these ones. This week, we have few different assignments. Today, you are going to read the story. It is a magazine article about animal adaptations, so I think it's pretty cool. Then you have an assignment on text and graphic features. There is also one question about theme, so I will address all of that in our lesson today. It's all review, so I know you're going to rock it. And then you have a Fab 5 vocab form. On Wednesday, you will have a paragraph to write again. And I also am going to ask you to do your Think Central quiz on Wednesday or whatever day you pick. But that is an assignment too this week, and I will remember to put it on our outline. All right, let's see what our I can statements are. I can analyze how text and graphic features add to a story. I can determine words and phrases in a text, and I can identify the theme of a story. All 3 of these I can statements are ones that we've had before. So review is always good. Extra practice is always good. I know you guys are going to rock it this week. Let's get on some review. Text and graphic features. Why are they important? They help us to understand the story that we're reading. They also add more details, which just makes the story more enjoyable for us readers. What are some examples, you ask? Some examples of text features are headings and subheadings. Subheadings are those little headings that you see inside of a paragraph that already has a heading to it. Captions and text boxes, which are usually next to a picture or a graph of some kind to help explain what we're looking at. Sidebars and text types, such as bold words, italics, and highlighted words, all of which are used to kind of draw your eye to the information that the author is trying to tell you. Let's see some graphic features. We have photographs and maps and diagrams and charts and graphs. These are all used to add detail to the story. So text features mainly help to further explain or identify really important parts of a text, and graphic features are adding more detail. They're giving you another way to look at the information that the author is trying to tell you as a reader. So I made a little PowerPoint thing so that we could practice looking at a text and trying to pick out the text and graphic features. I am going to give you a hint now. Some of the things on my PowerPoint are questions on your form. Hint, hint. So I really hope you pay attention to the next few minutes, okay? I'm going to share my screen with you, and we will get going. All right. Text and graphic features. Look at this page from our article. It's called Why Bees Sing and Dance. Look at the different features on this page. Are there any text or graphic features on this page? I'll give you a minute to look. All right, you are correct. There is a graphic feature. There's a big graphic feature. It takes up half the page. The picture is a graphic feature. It's helping me to understand what the author is talking about. So I know you haven't read this page yet, but in part of it, the author talks about the bees doing a dance called a waggle. And so this picture is showing that. It's showing what the author is talking about. Instead of having to just think about in my mind, trying to picture what he's doing, the author chose to show me using a graphic feature. Is there anything else on this page that's helpful for details? You are correct. There is a title on this page. The title helps me to understand what I will be reading about. Before even reading this page, you know that we will be reading about why bees sing and dance. There's another text feature on this page too. The caption helps me to understand what the author is explaining about the communication methods used by bees. So by looking at the picture, I got a little bit more detail what the author was trying to tell me, but by reading the caption, I got so much more detail on the waggle dance that the bees use that it just helped me understand what he was saying a whole lot better. All right, let's do another page. Let's do this page. What do you notice about this page? Are there any text or graphic features here that help you? You are correct. There is a graphic feature. There's another picture. This picture is showing me how difficult the journey is that some of these animals take. So this picture is showing me some salmon swimming against the current. That's pretty hard to do. Have you ever tried to swim against a current? It's not an easy task. So by looking at this picture, I can see not only are the salmon swimming against it, it looks to me like they're swimming up like a waterfall, which is just crazy. Are there any more on this page? You are correct. There is a title. This is a text feature. The title tells me what I'm going to be reading about before I even start. Before even starting reading this page, just at a glance, I can tell that I will be reading about some animal returning home to somewhere. So that just kind of helps cue me in. It also helps to kind of outline the story that I'm reading. Are there any more on this page? I'm going to leave that one up to you. I've already given you enough answers for today. I'm going to stop sharing. So text and graphic features are a big deal in 5th grade, if you can't tell, because they help us to get more information out of a text, which is really what we're learning how to do this year. We already know how to read pretty okay, so now we're really focusing on how to get the information out of what we're reading. One more thing I want to hit on today is looking at the theme. Last week, I asked you to identify the main idea and theme of some sections in a story, which is one way to identify the theme of a story. This week, I'm going to ask you to identify the theme of the whole story. So in at least 2 sentences on your form, I ask you to tell me what this story is about. What is the main idea, the message that the author is trying to tell us? There's a lot of things that he talks about, but is there anything that's like the main one that he's looking for? So I drew another little paper for you to help you remember. The theme is the message. It's the lesson or moral or message that the author wants you to learn. So while reading today, I want you to think about, what is the message this author is trying to tell me? He's telling me different things on each page, but overall, what is he trying to make sure that I understand? Right. I hope that helps a little bit with your homework this week, 5th graders. If you have any questions, please ask your homeroom teacher, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I can't wait to see you later. Bye.